Okay, we're back. And you know what? We're gonna head into the vaults. Let's do this in a hallway. Oh! Orc Knight. Wow. Everything's resisting. Finally. Alright, let's clear out this Orc Knight. As for this stuff, I think we're going to penetrate. Okay, that works. I'm going to do my very best to keep this awesome mutation set, by the way. I'll, you know, play super careful around Shining Eyes like I should. Alright, we cannot be marked. Of course, he can make a ton of noise, which he did. Immolation proves to be quite useful here. I will penetrate to kill this. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite work. Even so, I think we could have a pretty easy time in Elf, if this is the kind of stuff we'll be fighting, which it is. Okay. Let's penetrate this stuff. I'm gonna make a brother-in-arms since this dragon's here. Or excuse me, since this deep elf sorcerer is here. I'm gonna make another brother-in-arms. Okay. So the problem here is that he could do 2 Hellfires in a row. But now he can't because there's dudes in the way. So let's just take a step. Now he can do it again. What to do? We cannot heal. That's the biggest thing here that's really causing a problem. My trolls are just fighting the wrong thing. Suppose I could throw Dispersal and he might get blinked away. Or I could Ice Blast and try to kill him. I think I'm going to throw Dispersal. Wow. He comes in closer to me. Well, I can fix this. Ice Blast will kill him. And there's another one. Jeez. Well, the situation is that I want to heal up. I'm going to let these guys do a little more work. And then we will use Steel Javelins on him. Wow. Oh, we've got a Yaktar coming. It's fog time. And we'll use Trog's Hand. Get away from this thing. I could fog again. Or I could just fear. I think we're gonna fog. Alright, let's bail. It's kind of rough. Having a little bit of a rough time here. Unfortunately, there's not really a safer place we could go, unless you want to count Elf as safer. Okay, we're gonna rest so that all his minions are gone. Let's use Steel. Wow, I cannot hit anything. My accuracy is garbage. I'm not really sure why either. It's not like I have an accuracy on. It's just some bad luck, I guess. Oh, I got the Demonologist with the penetration. Well, we did not kill the Annihilator. He blinked away. Focus on the Annihilator. We'll finish him off with Ice Blast. Take a couple shots. There's a Crystal Spear. He can one-shot me, I believe. He did a lot of damage. He did 40 plus another 12. 46 plus another 12. 58 damage. That's above average. Wow. It's like my AC is not even there. We're gonna use Ice Blast again. Thankfully that worked. I'm not a big fan of how this Vaults is basically elf plus things that work well with elves. seeing a lot more elves than usual, I think, on this floor. And if I wanted to fight elves, I would have gone to elf. Just saying. I'm gonna go grab this wand so I have some hex that's not used up. There's another one. And he's on a Zot trap even. Wow. Unbelievable. Using steel javelins on this thing since it's so tough. Okay. We'll back up. Just a couple ugly things. Oh, nope, it's a whole pack. Looks like we're okay, though. You know, in retrospect, I probably should have gone melee on this guy. Just because of the Ox attack, but... I don't know. The whole lack of hit points thing is really a big deal. There we go. Got some scale mail to check out. Finfolio. Don't need that, we'll burn it. Scale mail looks nice for the slaying, but you better believe this character needs its defense, so we're gonna stick to the plate mail that we got on. Oh, we got shoved right out of this place. Great Sword of Electrocution. Oh no, it's Marjorie. I'm gonna teleport. Hello, it is Jorgrun. Let's take a step. Let's use flight. I'm gonna confuse this thing. Now, I could vulnerability this dude. I think I'm just gonna clouds him. Use lightning rod. Okay, Jorgrun must not rock so much because he is dead. We are about to fight a ton of things, most likely. Maybe not such a good idea. What happened to the Ironheart Preserver? Why did he disappear? It's like he left instead of coming closer. Well, I think we'll be fine here. As long as I take out this dude. Is he dead? Yeah, he did. He is dead, so... yeah, the fire giant is the issue here. Even if we do have RF+. I probably should have walked away from this stuff and reset the fight. But I've got all these clouds set up, it seems kind of silly to give up now. Finally, the Preserver dies. And the Mage dies too, thanks to poison. We're going to finish off this dude with Ice Blast. Okay, not bad. Didn't have to fight all that stuff all at the same time. But I had the cloud set up, so I thought it would be easier, honestly, to just do it there, so it worked out. Oh my. Well, we buy the acquirements. We buy the enchant weapons. Fear, teleport, recharging, fog. Wow. Need to drop some things. We'll drop Brilliance. Not going to be using potions for a very long time. Okay, well, let's acquire. Book. Maces and Flails, no good. Book. Evocations, that is good. We'll just train that until the book is used up. And honestly, that manual of Maces and Flails may end up a little bit useful because Snakebite spawns, so I might, once I'm ready to swap this dagger off, I might use it. Okay. We're not quite fighting one thing at once here, but once the entrance gets plugged, we're good to go. There we go. Let's see, I'm level 19. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and swap weapons so I can finally start using this blowgun. I mean, I've got enough throwing and enough enchant on there that this is getting kind of silly. Whoa, it's Mara. Let's teleport away from this. Come on. Okay, well, vulnerability, 30%. And the game is kind to me and gives me the immediate confuse. Mara dies. Pick up Snakebite. Okay, took some damage, but we did not get Abyssed. Sweet. Goodbye, Distortion. And we have Snakebite now. A little bit less, or a little bit more rather than speed 1. So probably want to train a little bit. But we'll wait until Evocations is all trained up. Whoa! A lot of damage there. Oh, there's quite a lot of stuff here. We're going to penetrate to the champion. He could be the one with the iron shot, so why don't we go ahead and make an iron troll. Alright. No more spectral nonsense. Snakebite is not great in melee, but the Curare ability really is amazing. Okay, we'll, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and train some maces and flails after I kill this thing. Alright, now come on. I just used up my evocations. What could I have possibly picked up? Looks like a scroll. Scroll of Silence. That's worth keeping around. Alright, we're gonna drop the tomahawks. Okay. Head down to V3. Wow. Why don't we just go ahead and kill all this stuff? even more of these dudes. Just cloud it. Not strictly necessary, I think, but yeah, wow. Taking some damage here. Wow. Wow, we are really taking some damage. Let's get to a slightly safer position. Confuse that. We need Aralek is what we need, so that doesn't happen again. He had a great sort of electrocution. This is like the one weapon that would convince me to train a little bit in conjunction with a manual. It seems silly not to, you know? Even though I insist that it's better to focus for one weapon, not two, even if it is throwing. Okay, I cannot be paralyzed. That doesn't mean I want to stick around while slowed. He is resistant to poison, but Berserk takes him out all the same. +4 Fire Dragon scales. Not really worth using just yet, but maybe later. Probably not. Encumbrance rating is significantly less than plate mail, though. Although honestly, I'm more likely to wear IDA than FDA in the near future. Ooh, scatter shot. Gotta go buy some Identify for that. As you can see, Snakebite is pretty good. Being able to slow anything that's not resistant to poison is pretty fun. Now that Hornet worries me a bit. Let's see if we can Javelin him. Down he goes. Again, I think I'm going to take out the dangerous thing from behind with penetration. I mean, we don't have any RC+, so even a bolt of cold could be annoyingly damaging. I'm going to drop that. Okay. We're at Mendeley and we've used up the manual, so we'll stop training that. Again, I don't like to use side weapons, but it's barely any experience, you know, one manual's worth. Desolation of Salt. This character is going to have a rough time in such a place. But we can probably take it if we're careful. We have quite a lot of evocations to work with. Clouds really did some work in here. You know, I didn't even want to come into this room. I just happened to... Wait, what's going on? Oh, I thought there was a door right in. It's okay. Of course, Snakebite doesn't do much in here. Hey, Potion of Magic is actually useful for a Stalker Berserker because I can use it as a sort of a ghetto healing potion. Okay, I'm gonna open up with a magic map so I know where the structures are. We're gonna make a beeline towards the structures. Come on. Wow, he doesn't want to die. Oh, darn. Am I going to have to leave already? Because I think I am. I go invisible. I'll do Brothers in Arms. That Convoker just didn't want to die to the steel javelins. Alright, this worked out. Invisibility works pretty nicely in here. Even so, I'm going to rest off the Contam right here on the gateway. Because, yeah, I don't want to... Didn't want to risk something like this happening while I was injured. Or unable to invis. Okay, javelins take down that guy. I was expecting a little more stuff in the back here, but guess not. Wow. Well, go, Deep Troll Brother-in-Arms. Oh man. I can't use clouds here. What am I thinking? Doesn't work. I gotta teleport. Looks like we hit him with Penetrate and then the Deep Troll killed him, so at least the Convokers are going away. Slowly. These guys really concern me because they can Lightning Bolt, they just haven't been doing it. But hey, I can't complain, I mean... The other thing is, when we kill them, we get extra piety since they're mages, so that's cool. The annoying things in here, surprisingly, are not the things that are unique to it. Really, it's just Convokers and Guardian Serpents are the things you need to watch out for. And of course, well, that one unique thing, what is it called? The, whatever the thing is that can do barbs. That's actually pretty scary. Hey, Pro Cold. I've been looking for that for a while. Indeed, I don't need to carry this our poise ring around because Snakebite gives it. Why don't we go ahead and see what this is? Wow, plus 12 Trident. Wouldn't that be a nice find at the beginning of the game? Peacekeepers is what they're called, these things. Minus Tella on this buckler. I don't know about all that. Yeah, we're not gonna wear that. I'm gonna keep it on me and we're gonna drag it out of this place just in case, but we're not gonna wear Minus Tella. I'm gonna go ahead and recharge this Clouds. Try this Scintillating Ring on. Whoa. Strength plus 8. cool as that is, and as much damage as that might add, it's not going to be better than resistances. These guardians, the crystal guardians, do worry me a little bit. Wow. Artifact. Possibly worth using. I mean, we don't care about minus cast. We wouldn't be using it forever. But it's, let's see, 3019 versus 3017, so it's strictly better, you know? And an Arlec ring. Wow, the game is really feeding me a lot of stuff that it wants me to wear. The only problem is I don't have any RF. It's not the end of the world, though. I can always swap it on. Well, I want to take the manual spellcasting with me. I guess this is a good problem to have. Too many nice things. Okay, finally, something I can just drop. I don't even want to drop this Staff of Olgrab. It's actually quite useful. Makes me totally immune to poison if nothing else, but we also have quite a lot of evocations training, so we can use it. Okay. I think we're good. We can leave. Okay, now I have plenty of things to drop. Manual, buckler, this ring. I can drop this ring for now. We may come back for it once I get rid of this Storm Dragon scale. I can drop Pro Cold. Actually, since the Storm Dragon scale gives Pro Cold, we can drop these Ice Dragon scales that I was going to use for Slime Pit. Let's go pick up a Ring of Profire. And we'll swap it for cold when we go into slime, since there's no fire damage in there. Pretty good. Wow, look at that. Across the board resistances. Not something you get very often, at least this early. But we got it. And before I forget, we're going to identify this amulet. Okay, that's a really good amulet. Not as good as Faith, though. Maybe when we swap gods, we'll think about using that. What's over here? Cool, enchant weapon. Should be able to tab through all this stuff. Let's berserk for it. Okay. That was not so good. Come on, Curare. Good, he's slowed. And we'll penetrate. Drop disintegration. Looks like we're done with vaults for now. So we'll swap out our cold. And I know we're getting late in the video, something like 50 minutes. But we're so ready to do slime, so why don't we just go through it real fast. So this will be vaults and slime. 3 exclusions. Oh, well. It's odd that that it says that because those exclusions are gone, but okay. It was from the Oclobs that used to be here, I think. Kill this thing in one shot, hopefully. With silver. Took 2, but that's fine. Now we have agility, we have might, we have haste, and we even have resistance, so... Well, we don't need resistance, but we'll be able to kill TRJ pretty easily. We have a throwing net, no phantom mirror, and no summoning, so maybe it won't be so easy. But we do have vulnerability. Right? Yeah. And we have 1 paralysis. Well, actually, I have needles. Let's check out the Royal Jelly. HD 21. We have more throwing than that, and we have an enchanted blowgun, so we can just use needles. And we probably will. We can do that frenzy idea. Probably on his minions rather than him. Down we go. Uh-oh. Got another one. Got him in 1 shot. Good. Silver javelins are quite nice. There's another one. Got him in 1 shot. Isn't throwing great. We're gonna... Oh! We eat the mutation as soon as he sees me. Anyway, what I was saying is we're gonna try to clear this floor out. Hopefully have more than 1 entrance into Vaults, or excuse me, Slime 5. Okay, we have 2 downstairs, that's good enough for me. Notice we cannot be confused, so everything in here dies pretty easily. You know, we have everything we could have possibly asked for. RC++, R-Core, MR, to the extent that we're straight up immune to all the nasty things in here, so good to go. Excuse me. Wow. Not sure why I'm sneezing so much. I guess winter is on the way. Maybe I'm allergic to jellies. Okay, let's walk on back to the staircase here. I'm not quite ready to fight TRJ yet. So we would like to clear the rest of the floor. Let's take stock of our escape options. We do have a blink, we have teleport, and quite a lot of it. Looks like we're probably okay. I stopped for a second there because I wasn't so sure about engaging that Azure Jelly. But I mean, we're fine with Berserk. Whoa. Again, not quite ready. A rather packed Slime 5. Okay, again, not quite ready. Thankfully, we didn't eat a ton of damage on the way back. But I think we're pretty much ready now. Manual of Crossbows. Oh, hey, look, it's Gyre Gimbal. What a great, fun weapon to use. We will not be using it this game, unfortunately, but, you know, that doesn't mean it's not a fun book, or a fun weapon. Just not quite for this character. Fastest thing in the game. It's very fun to use. Alright, now, in terms of what I'm going to do here, let's put a little bit of thought into this. Well, I could just Frenzy TRJ and penetrate through him a bunch of times. He'll kill his buddies, and his buddies will come out. His buddies will actually come out hostile to him. I seem to recall something weird happening with that, though. Outside of that, like he would attack them, but they wouldn't attack him. Something like that. But that's only for the ones that are already out. Yeah, let's do it. Or like the ones that spawn wouldn't hit him. Or something. That's okay, we're gonna haste. We're gonna might. And we're gonna... Why don't we open with Confuse? He's confused, cool. Now we'll step away and we'll frenzy him. Cool. Now... He's still confused. But he's also frenzied and insane, so he's gonna stick out a bunch of dudes. And they're gonna proceed to come out indifferent for some reason. Right, that's right, they won't attack him because they're indifferent. Whoops. Didn't quite do that right. Wow, what is happening? Oh, I don't have this inscribed with don't fire, that's why. I kept pressing Y and it was shooting it to the top left. Because I was trying to do the prompt, you know. So anyway, this way these guys will never come and attack me. Unless I hit them first. Whoa. Let's just use stones. Alright, so they will run all over the place. Doing nothing, really. Meanwhile, I'll be free to loot this. I still don't know if that's a bug or not, by the way. Really couldn't tell you. I mean, I don't think I'm abusing a bug. And if I am, it's not a particularly game-changing one, since if you have enough throwing to use Frenzy, there's other ways to successfully use it, you know. It does seem a little bit off to me, but it might just be like a neat mechanic that somebody added on purpose rather than a glitch. It seems off to me that they come in indifferent but not frenzied. You would think that they would come out frenzied or normal. Actually, come to think of it, if it is a bug, I'm not benefiting from it at all, because I would prefer for them to come out normal, honestly. That way they would fight with TRJ, rather than me having to do all the damage myself. Okay, so we got a nice pile of evocables. We even have our first box of, or excuse me, sack of spiders. That's crudded up our inventory a bit. Okay, we're gonna wear Pro Fire, drop the Pro Cold. We're gonna pick some of this stuff up. Okay. So that's slime. That's Vaults 1 through 4. We will cut the video here. Pretty straightforward, if somewhat atypical, TRJ kill. As far as where we're going to go next, well, we have 3 runes. I don't want to do Vaults 5 just yet. This character just doesn't feel hardy enough. It feels strong enough. We're very, very strong. We can kill things quickly. We can throw and just wreck everybody's face in there. We have confusion needles. We have frenzy needles. We have a bunch of steel javelins. But it doesn't feel hardy enough. I don't have enough hit points for my taste. So we're not going to do that just yet. Instead, we'll probably go into Crypt. Yeah. And then we'll probably... Well, no. We'll get an elf. More loot there. And we're very much omni-resistant, so the only thing we have to worry about taking killer damage from is LCS, which we can do things about. So, yep. We'll go into Elf next, then we'll hit Crypt, then we'll probably hit Depths. We'll probably do Vaults 5 pretty late on this character, but we'll see. Until then, I'm signing out.